Marianna, hi, Jim Delapine here. Let me just adjust my volume here, and also let me just zoom in on that. Let me actually just revert this back because I've been taking a look at it. I just want to offer some tips here. So first of all, when I zoom in, I see that it looks like uh, the issue is that next week you'll be bringing in a background. Okay, it looks as though you have been masking out the images with a brush that was not 100% hard. So let's take this for example. I'm going to, with the auto select checked and my move tool checked, I'm going to click on this spatula here and it goes right to that layer. Notice that whenever you click on something, it goes right to that layer. All right, so with this layer active, I'm going to select the layer mask. Then I'm going to go to my paintbrush and make sure it's at 100% hardness. Okay. Now, if I just reduce my brush size by hitting my left bracket key, right bracket key will increase it. So notice that when I mask out that area, it's a solid edge as opposed to a fuzzy edge. So let me just undo that. All right, so I'll zoom in. Now, see, this entire spatula has been cut out using a brush that was less than 100% hardness. So, like for example, if I go to 50% and click, whoops, let me go layer mask active, so you get that blurry edge. So what you need to do, and this is the beauty of the layer masks. Let me just undo that. I'm going to go to 100% hardness, okay? And then I'm going to go to my, I can actually go in and bring back some of the image by clicking, whoops, again. See, when you paint with something that's unexpected, you'll realize you have to select the layer mask option. So I realized that immediately. So if I select white, it will bring back the original background, whatever that was, okay? So let me undo that. Why isn't my undo working as quickly as I'd like? So what I can do is, with the correct size brush, if I click here, right, and then shift click here, I'm getting a straight line, and then I'm holding on the shift key, and in small increments, slowly going around a curved edge. I mean, I'm not doing a good job here, but for example, if you have a straight line here, it works perfectly. So if I click here, I'm looking at the edge of the circle, and then come up here and shift click, I'm getting an exact straight line. But look at the dramatic difference. All right, you don't want a fuzzy edged image to be masked out because next week when you bring in a background, you'll have issues. Now, if I go in and fill my background with black, I'll make black my foreground color and I'll hit Alt Delete to fill in the background. Okay, so that's the result. Now I am noticing, I don't know what happened here. Why is that? You know what? I don't know what the background of this image is. So let's go do this. Let me disable the layer mask. Okay. So now I'll enable it. So that means that with this, I'm going to select black. I'm selecting the layer mask rather, going into my paintbrush, and then clicking and shift clicking. Now you can see. I don't know why that white happened. But okay, so you can see the result. In any event, I can also see that some of these images, like there's a white line here, that's from the edge of your file. It's kind of hard to click on it to select to see which one it is, but I suspect it's this layer here. When I hide and show it, I can see. So you fix that by selecting the layer mask, going to your paintbrush, and here's a perfect example of how you can utilize the shift click method. If I click here and shift click here, bam, that line is masked out. Okay, it occurs here also. So clicking and shift clicking. Okay, let me see who this is. Well, I have to take this. Let me put this on pause. Okay, I'm back. My apologies, I had to take that call. So, let's see, what else could we do? Yeah, see, you have to go in there and really finesse all of these images with a hard-edged brush. Otherwise, you're going to have an issue next week. All right, so, and a lot of these white lines, they're kind of hard to find out where they are unless you hide and show the layers. I see a white vertical line right here. Where is it? Once you find it, then you're going to mask that little white line out using the layer mask. So I'm just, see, once the white lines disappear, see, there's a white line there. So if I go here and then click and shift click down, it will go away. It will disappear. All right, so this is all dependent on your background. But the most important thing, let me just revert this back. The most important thing that you need to do is make sure that these images are cut out using a hard-edged brush. Okay, hope that helped. Take care.